On the 20th of January 2026, an appeal court judge, His Lordship Justin Kofi Dogu, eka asem a chese awo Accra High Court, Family Court 2. Na sa asemi na efa Madam Joana Kofi and Mr. Richard Nii Armah Madam Joana Kofi and or file for divorce in the year 2021. Na divorce or file or sre nyoma bi edifree court no enchen. This was says a court ni ruli. So no Madam Joana Kofi and Mr. Richard Nii Armah o maware no egu court no enfa enkwala miensa ewa ware no mu enfa emma custody ni fama no court no enhye Mr. Richard Nii Armah se ontu enkwala ni school fees o mu feeding fee no hwe enkwala no ehwepemu court no enruli ese Mr. Richard Nii Armah empata no with 50 million Ghana cedis. Court no ensan so enruli se Mr. Richard Nii Armah emma no ne chop money a odia coming from April 2021 bepemeda court ni ebu asem no court ni ensan so fa order embra say if ye are just a more than someone, if you are more East Legon, cars mienu are just a beer Jaguar, and after so Range Rover Vela, court no endane side Japadi, and from an court no air awarded the cost be with respect to the lawyers a fees. As a member topic our social media so. I may promise so say the two parts of this story ebebro. These were the demands of Madam Joana Kofi, and more dear Semno, a crocodile, a family court 2, and what Accra High Court. But then, question amount for Bina Baby Sunny say, or deserve sign your way and all requesting. Nana case cry and say. It's yet no Mabasha say from the year 2002. I had gossip 24. They are walking through to 2025. Must also be me subscribe button so now I click about notification icon so now my account for that sent and a more video from USA, from Canada, from UK, from Australia. We also video for Biano. Tata send available. How the here is download the to smartphone so or download ya or registration a free reference code about me see a G24. Or send this camera the first one. Reference code about me see a G24. Summary ya started a test program and a UK at the community bank card and ya the more cost and form of feedback embra. Until then, you go straight to the story. I'm going to start this case from the year 2002 because I want you to see say if indeed Madam Joana Kofi deserve and your manner now all requested for from court, you know. And this story here, you better catch on. You can't confirm be better say nipa nka because perhaps the person might be biased. You better walk you through the court document as it is and as the cross examinations went. It's almost say in the year 2002. In the year 2002, no, Madam Joana Kofi and Mr. Richard Nii Armah or me no more real SHS. They say young folks are on my told them or dream so I can so no more pure monoma invest into no Madam Joana Kofi no echo ye juma a year makola there's an oil or bois stores me or makola. And Mr. Richard Nii Armah so dear. Now Obuano Mame, I will acquisition sports be, and I saw Obuano Mame, I will honour. And then did the man on Bobo is Kaka be a co university. No more university no. Now they say, so me and we now, to me because I want to move to school fees. Ababa ya diamomo, it's not also about a drop it. And no Madam Joana Kofi no. According to court records no, HSA or drop it Emma Mr. Richard Nii Armah at to school so. Or Mr. Richard Nii Armah at to school so no Madam Joana Kofi no. Ejai makwele juma no ye no. Ama just a same media on the restaurants bienu and ye juma as a cashier. Now around that time no omo koye investments. Ama just say investments omo ye no. Omo ye wo SGSSB but na a data bank for and a running sa investment no. Ama investment no mature ye to the extent say in 2008 omo ko yi sika no. Na sika no edube 10,151 Ghana cedis and na sika no edu in 2008 and mom koko yi sika no. Into omunya investment ideas no. Ache enyende and omo collaborate omo yes no. In fact, or the accounts no evidence ebeto a year court honomo emma just a dear was no a Richard and Joana and Kofi into Mr. Richard Nii Armah and a Joana Kofi and an omudi and was so because at the time no more worry and I just more BA sa investment account here year. Around that time no na Mr. Richard Nii Armah a real school and it's a real university or a degree holder. And Mr. Richard Nii Armah catch on no Madam Joana Kofi no. Say Joana, my yenye scale away investment accounting. Na me franco UK nko sua ade embra. Now around that time no, Madam Joana Kofi eka chair court no, which I am saying say again, Mr. Richard Nyamakwe are objective these facts. They are factor or object here, but these are not one of the factor or object here in the eyes of the court. Madam Joana Kofi eka say, now Mr. Richard Nyamakwe fanichi. It is that time no more and temu said that you fine sir about done the boy. What I say? On what the from 2002. So you can see how much no don't know. It's what I say. Emma Mr. Richard Nyamakwe Edgy Scano Edico UK. Now remember says ask your me and sika we invest here our SGSSB and a sikana swaba. And our modiama Mr. Richard Nyamakwe say Uncle UK. No conconcia ne accounts no au share no eso our UK ho. Mr. Richard Nyamakwe ko UK hono ema ne complete ni studies no ema ne ba Ghana ema ba Ghana no ni edwuma bia ye na eyo no madam Joana no ena na eye edwuma ewo Unibank je say Unibank no oye edwuma no ye temporary bulk teller ewo Unibank Kanda branch ehona na je na oye edwuma ewo na oye edwuma ni mu no ena Mr. Richard Nyamakwe ena danfo bi ye friend Ankama ni nickname aye Flabby. Eba ono Madam Joana ne ho. Say Joana, your business plan be power ho. Aka sika kakra de be ye business plan no any ade. Enti omo ne Joana di ho komo. Na dey say business plan ni na ani so bebo nkofo bosia. Enti ono Madam Joana no ekoko yi ni sika na we save at the time no na ye almost 3,000 Ghana cedis. Ekoko yi sika no e de ma Mr. Richard Nyamakwe. Now remember, say Madam Joana and Mr. Richard started investment account. Sa investment account no and omo de ma Mr. Richard e ma ne di ko UK kusua de. Mr. Richard fi UK buy no oni adwuma and on na down for Ankama aba Madam Joana honomo. Say Joana ye pese ye start ye ma bosia ne ade na agi hunsi ho. And na Joana asaso ko yi sika e di fi ni bank account mu e close account sika ne almost 3,000 Ghana cedis and o de ma Mr. Richard Nyamakwe as at 2009 and oh yes investment we ewo Mr. Richard Nyamakwe mu e ma na dey start quick credit and no more bought in Bosia. Now again, Madam Joana eka any chair court no said start time no enyina mu no na ewo mu a na we yi ni salary e dey free ni account bo je ni salary a no dey ama Mr. Richard Nyamakwe na dey omo dey run business no operation ni ade na we yi ni salary bo so mi onya ni salary na wa te e dey ama Mr. Richard Nyamakwe na omo dey run business na ni ade until 2011. And Mr. Richard Nyamakwe, Emma ono Madam Joana no, eba beye directors, one of the directors of the company. It's now called Registrar General Department, records, right? Between 2011 to 2021. Now Madam Joana ewomu as one of the directors. The directors say beye mienu, Mr. Richard Nyamakwe and Madam Joana. And now unim say uko register Register General, na say sole proprietorship, na say bia limited liability, right? Or make us or someone one secretary. It's Mr. Richard Nyamakwe a double year as a secretary. Register General document no. And more company national. Na a sole proprietorship. Later, and as a sign a limited liability in the year 2011. Fine. All through to 2021. Now, as some way eko kopiemu courts no ediemu honomo. About say now Madam Joana eka your friend say quick credit company no echi ebe wo quick angels wo quick holdings no ana ekopie mu court no Mr. Richard Nyamakwe during cross examination no sound here say no started company ni there or start here as a sole proprietor. Now in the eyes of the court this was the conversation a course so court demo, right? Because Madam Joana assertion and say why a director of the company for 10 solid years from 2011 to 2021. Divorce by year and Mr. Richard Nyamakwe you know edine free and krata so. But omo bisa Mr. Richard Nyamakwe court say na eba ne say na wo yere edi eba krata no eso. Die di kan eba ne say na wo yere di ba krata also Katari de exercise from sole proprietorship by limited liability. But me kra no se wa hwemu a wan ko school enwe chesa. Me ko school no visual arts and osua na maybe crown Bank of Ghana and in share by say obi person or a director for a financial company or say nipa no first degree. Me yiri ni first degree, me yiri school okoye ina no okodu SS crown visual arts and usia nti na me yiri enya fit and na unqualify so obewo enkrata so. And the lawyer ni bisa ni say enti time ben sa and Madam Joana wo yi ni din edi free krata no so. A time a Bank of Ghana can't say me an answer time. Ben also no long after Bank of Ghana and the cancer. So no so no long after a year ben because in the records of the Registrar General's Department, Madam Joana I director from 2011 to 2021, 10 solid years. 10 solid years. Sa 2021 answer Madam Joana edi a free directors. Listen so how can you say it's a Bank of Ghana my directive and I want me my date now we can no long after it's your honor our court the mono omo put it to Mr. Richard Nii Armah say Debbie a due to the divorce into no koyi Madam Joana edi face so but Mr. Richard Nii Armah e deny ye no mo see okay documents in that we nim no obet me read data and what documents no eso no now see I documents here that mean date no 11th of August 2021. No, must okay. Now we share documents, so I bet me read list of directors or more documents. So no, see you. I share list of directors. Also now, Richard Quay, Joana Quay, Abigail Quay, Romeo Seshi, and after so Emmanuel Lampe. No, since who agree say from 2011 until August 2021. No, 10 solid years. No, say I 10 solid years. No, see okay. Not just say sad document we crap prove say Madam Joana Quay. Answer na wodi seshi any Abigail Korte and Emmanuel Lantemo eba be kan document honi ade no. Na Madam Joana eda so a document so as director. Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay si ojitu musa enye yie. Enye no kre ojitu musa enye yie. And omudi tu na say wo document no ene dan no. But omu go to the financial contribution of Madam Joana Kofi because Madam Joana Kofi estate say my Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay almost 3,000 Ghana cedis from the account and there are charts to prove and these charts date as far back as 2nd of November 2020. How is the chart proving? On the 2nd of November in the year 2020, Madam Joana and Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay enya kasa and Madam Joana ekache Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay say Richard mabuao sambe na wo start take quick credit no na me yi me monthly salary bia me de support you me send e de ma me yi na me yi e de amount na me yi de amount what surprise me papa what surprise me o company o me ma me edwuma wo ho enne e ma me edwuma wo ho kira ma me sika na me am so me fa start me business so wo tumi ma me sika ma me fa ahwe me ho a wo de ma me sika na me am fa start me business eno na me pisa in that message, no, the response of Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay honorable by no, by on the 2nd of November 2020 at 4:37 p.m. Say, shaking my head. Now, for those of you who know Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay in times past, no, and what Instagram, no, now the username a Duke Quay 99 and what Instagram. And Madam Joana there or refer to Nukunu no as Duke. It was saving Dino as Duke. It's Duke. I am Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay. And I can say, shaking my head. Oh, yes, papa. Now, oh, mommy, salary bang. Sana matete say, oh, kwa, oh, kakang, oh, kachen conforce. Now, do salary, mommy, oh, do salary in the boy, oh, do salary in the shame. Ah, oh, kakachen conforce. As a buna kakachen conforce. Oh, be sure we what? Oh, crown, no matter Rolex watch, Eddie amount. Next week, maybe, Aba beji Rolex watch, no, Eddie, if you see. Na makwa akoton e de etua o saa sika na wo se wo yi maame wo salary na o twetopua salary na wo so yi maame no eno kra no be the 10 years interest e be ka ho e de amount e de etua o ka e ma me bu fu kra sa 2,300 Ghana cedis na wo de maame no na wo de bia na wo so ya e na me yi me salary ma e na me yi salary ma na wa homa so kokoti ene ade wo Rolex no me ba beje Jaguar ne so awutwi no me ba abeje sai no ma na mato ama abode na wo closet mi na no me abeje na maton sika amenya no na me die etua oka na balance no ma fama de de ko and Joana responded here to Mr. Richard Nii Armah Quay say hey Richard And then they will say salary na me de ma 2,300 Ghana cedis no. Eye chochopoa. Sa time no now 2,300 Ghana cedis no. Now will be. Madam Joana response no came on the same 2nd of November 2020 at 5:26 p.m. These are court records. You can go and check. Madam Joana catch me say, "It's Richard." And then the watching a catch me say 2,300 Ghana cedis chochopoa. Saturday me salary. Me decide sika ne ma say they are the best starting. Every month bia so na me sika ne ma and then they will say Rolex and the Jaguar. We say 2,300 Ghana cedis no. And na ma wa ababe Mr. Kuene. Urefi say 2,300 Ghana cedis ne busumi bia me salary na me yima no. And na ma ababe quick credit ne bills micro there and na ma buy Mr. Richard Nyamaku we are seeing na abo abaso no. And na ma say ni pa ne we see Rolex. Brabaji wa de ko. Me de sa sika ne ma 10 years ago no. And ye we hu say chochopoa and na me de ma. We hu say chochopoa na me de ma. And there's a ka Rolex abrabaji ko. Omo ye call center kra wo bills micro and say quick credit wo kra no. Say na wutu omo. Just say me kra no sika wo de ma me e ma me di ne busumi bia kra no endu sa 2,300 Ghana cedis and they say 2,300 Ghana cedis brabaji Rolex wa de so wo hwe me a me say ma me sika na me fa nya eduma o ma me so amate and Mr. Richard Nyamaku respond here at 5:40 p.m. on 2nd of November in the year 2020 shaking my head and yeah monthly salary sika minim say me de wo ka 2,300 and no pen na me de wo ka and no pen na me de wo ka. Hey, look at me the discounts better so the amount. So as you can calculate here saying and do 30,000 cedis. And I also want to move the day and the mama usika and the mama usika. So we Rolex watch now matamawa obone krano. A bro sa sika na ode mama sa time ne so. Enti kawanu tum. Ya kasa na kasa kawanu tum. Next week me the sa sika na wo kan be brel. Me I should say because of sasika na otitima minute na we nya homaso and na waye kokoti and na we ye den o person o just say next week me this sasika be ba and these were the words of Mr. Richard Nyamaku on the 2nd of November in the year 2020. Evidence we be that court the morning Mr. Richard Nyamaku lawyer try say or discredit the amount Madam Joana Kofi edema Mr. Richard Nyamaku in the sense that Obisa Madam Joana say, okay, say, uyi almost 3,000 Ghana cedis edema ukunu. But chat muno, ukunu say 2,300. In Ghana, I can say almost 3,000 cedis. And Madam Joana, lawyer so a counter say, Joana. So because say, mano almost 3,000. 2,300. And you're almost 3,000. And you're almost 3,000. Sa 3,000, crouch mu 2,300, it taking more than 2. Of 3,000. So almost 3,000 I quantify. We stated the exact amount, but almost 3,000 I quantify. Mr. Richard Nyamaku and ABTC carried down at about 2,300. But no problem. I know just say Madam Joana Kofi. You bet me at discredit ni shares are war and work quick credit mo. Because until 2021, now in the eyes of Registrar General, departments, documents mo. Any idea Madam Joana Kofi and the aquacoda court no now or ye a shareholder of quick credit company no just say you cross-examine Mr. Richard Nyamaku ewo ho. Now these are the questions Madam Joana lawyer ebisa Mr. Richard Nyamaku say the any kind me put it to you say wo any Madam Joana Muna muye nipa miru na muye major shareholders mu pena na muye shareholders of quick credit emra mo de contract mu in the year 2011 and Mr. Richard Nyamaku be can say oh na your requirement by Bank of Ghana say oh nipa ba could to me having 100% stake our financial institution bi mo it no ya agree say the din ba be hye what you say until say be a third party bebe mo betumi ato ono Madam Joana ne shares no na wetumi atom nso me shares ni bi it is our third party ni buy no and na ye ton shares no and na lawyer ni bisa Mr. Richard Nyamaku say okay time buy na sa third party no e buy be to shares no eti Madam Joana me shares I quick credit mu call from a time bear. And when Mr. Richard Nyamakwe answered the man and said, I do not have the records immediately with me. And see, Madam Joana Kofi, a lawyer, a document about one thing. And they share Mr. Richard Nyamakwe. Now, documents, no, that is a document now, yellow exhibit J, no, right? Indicates and Yamabino, indicates a first, no, now more old shares for her. And as hand will be new shares, but a deem you pay and a seller and what documents and so there is no third party name on the documents. Remember, say earlier, Mr. Richard Nyamakwe can say, na Madam Joana Kwe, and as Madam Joana Kofi, and yet a shareholder. And after Obeka say Bank of Ghana, Eddie Rabbi say, a little bit and to me, shareholder or a financial institution. So the Madam Joana, a D Beshemuno. And H. Obeka say, Madam Joana D called the Beshemuno, the Beshem say, H is a third party be bar, not third party NATO, or no Madam Joana, the shares Nabia, so better no Mr. Richard Nyamakwe shares Nibia, not third party NATO, into later third party no a buyer. And on we is a time when a third party number so to me. It's a lawyer no cover exhibit G at the bar court, and I'm saying these are court records. You can go and check for yourself. Or the exhibit G in the bar court honor. And on Monday too, Mr. Richard Nyamakwe said, all kind heading I want exhibit J no eso. And on we say a shares allotment of quick credit. Or G2. Or G2 no more catch say, oh subheading no say I subheadings in a day. Subheading 1. A new shares allotment. And another subheading a old shares allotment. Now, our court them one the old shares allotment no HSA say Madam Joana and Mr. Richard Nii Armah shares no in the old allotment no say 100,000 to Madam Joana and a 900,000 to Mr. Richard Nii Armah. Sana share structure na etie. In the new shares allotment no it was structured such that Madam Joana dear eba beye 200,000 and Mr. Richard Nyamakwe dear eba beye 2,900,000. And see in the new allotment no a course on the 30th of August in the year 2017 omodi ho exhibit bebe gina court name no which was 6 good years after say omo cooperative company no. There was no third party deal. And was shares no eso. But then the allotment structure had changed. Just a sad documenting. Now by that court in as exhibit G. Mr. Richard Nyamakwe so submitting or no so exhibit. Just a document or printing it out on the 29th of October in the year 2021. That document on also they buy on the 29th of October in the year 2021 no edie. Now, Madam Joana, edi eniso as a shareholder. And that is all they be dying. A court no. Send a year dear. 1 year shareholder, a company mo. On any document take it out in near or printing it out on the 29th of October in the year 2021. Now, over business say, it is a Madam Joana and Mr. Richard Nyamakwe, a boss abra winina, a dainty, and a osiki for divorce. Good. I shall see. I've told you that this video is going to be in 2 parts. Omoba Brano, Omusi. If you are Omusi in the eyes of Madam Joana, no, if you are what dance woman, if you are just a what easily gone, and dear cacao. But Mr. Richard Nyamakwe, a challenge, ye say, if you are what dance woman, dear, a on Wakasankasa, what they know this if you know, on Wakasankasa no see if you know. In fact, in paragraph 7 of Mr. Richard Nyamakwe. No witness statement. They quote in court no. Or can say, and I quote, I single-handedly acquired the house at Dansoman. If you know Madam Joana Epeno, or see or no, and a single-handedly or acquire if you know what Dansoman. But in paragraph 28 of the witness statement, or the better in court no, Mr. Richard Nyamakwe contradicting who said, "Nema me buano na odisi sa if you know what Dansoman." So it became a matter of dispute. Say, and ya can say, "Oh no, kwa no see ye." And now so any mame any see. Now, I will quote them one. Madam Joana counter and no say Mr. Richard Nyamakwe and possible send him mame ebe to me esifin because even Mr. Richard Nyamakwe mame no na oti family house mu e wala tabi okoshi. Samay kwa ofa so di feel tabi okoshi. Car otwi Toyota Fortuner mo register in the year 2020 no. And Mr. Richard Nii Armah ne Tomano. It's a baba ne saying, and no Mr. Richard Nii Armah ni mame. Ebeto fie dia anaso obesi fie dia manipa. Enye possible. Oya financially capable and cannot a family house. Enye possible. Enye possible. Say me to me abanisa. What I say? And Mr. Richard Nii Armah na kasaka in paragraph 7 of the witness statement say ono ano si fie no. Afi de otwa no aba be ka say ne mame na boa ne ma ni si fie no e woda so man. How is this possible? It cannot be possible. Ono akasa Joana no e ka ho bi. What I say? Time ana omo twempena no mu and Mr. Richard Nii Armah plans for a fie no omo wari wie no and omo complete renovate fie no ne ade omo tofi papa bi ho no mo na omo complete fie no renovate fie no the 2-story the 7-bedroom say the kaka in the house Mr. Richard Nii Armah mame and e be sade na ma Richard wa bra Mr. Richard Nii Armah na kasa and talk car de ma ne mame e movie ni mame free family house kwatena be bia wo sort. How is it possible? Say mama in the basic fee. Any possible. Into on Mr. Richard Nii Armah no abobra. No mabre. It's when obra. Madam Joana and Mr. Richard Nii Armah Omo boy from the year 2002. Ebe pemembra asemi eba beda court in him. From Sika. And they call a die omusi any japadi omuye any idea. Now you would ask, say, it is omo bobra we nyina. Eba ne say na aware no egu. There is a precedent our court autonomo. One of the cases are almost cited in most divorce cases. Beauty Kate versus Mr. William Kojo Kate. Says our gua I was say determined by certain factors. So why in a free fee? Again, teen and nipa ni fee. Nipa na fani yiri anasa ni kunetiana. Nipa ni suba to saying side number way in air factors. Jina su di gua. And based on Beauty and William Kate case no, right? Court no establish say Beauty na every fee honomo. If you are matrimonial homo, it's Beauty na egwa again. Beauty akache Mr. William Kojo Kate say when ya tedue mu odin na eso na ewa ebo adwuma eche Mr. William Kojo Kate die no. Nti oba ho bia enye yie when ya tedue afofo kwakwa tena ho asem no from high court appeal court appeal court withhold sampa Beauty. So when you tell you mu ya den dia enye ma weni ka minim because wo Beauty akasa kwa no suban san so enye enti no ye den kwala mienu ni ma okra enye yi at the end of the day no court den kwala mienu no e de ma Mr. William Kojo Kate enti edien ena in the case of Madam Joana Coffee and Mr. Richard Nii Armah court ni ejina so ntia okaye as far back as March 2025 e can say Madam Joana and Mr. Richard Nii Armah aware ready. A go beyond repairs. Omo ye ni hwia enyi. Enti sa media omo ka asem no mu asem no se ne besi akọ esiafa. There were statements made in court. Just say parties ni bi wo honoma. Omo ntumi are objecting. That takes us to part 2. And perhaps there might be part 3. Looking at how far this case is going. Part 1 we know about life. Our live here. Evidence PMO court. Objections arise here. But part 2 will be about the grounds on which our court original so as far back as March 2025. Sawarieno. Ego. And part 3 will be about the ruling and appeal. Higher Gossip 24. See you in part 2. Magraheb.